afternoon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those that are new, thank you so much for joining. Today I'm really excited, probably a little bit too excited, because I'm going to be talking about one of my most favorite subjects aside from health and fitness, coffee. Now, those that drink coffee on a daily basis, I know that you guys know my excitement and you know why I'm so happy to talk about coffee. I think it's only fair to share with you my qualifications for a good cup of coffee. Now, me personally, I don't like a coffee that's very acidic. The coffee has to taste good when you pour it alone, black, no sugar or anything. And while I realize that there are certain beans that are for espresso, I do like to have that option in my regular coffee beans, something that's going to make a nice latte, a nice iced latte, and even a nice good shot of espresso. Now, the taste of the coffee cannot be something that tastes burnt, like certain places that I've been to, particularly one big place that I've been to a few times on occasion, but I'm not gonna name any names, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Moving right along to the whole coffee experience. Now, for me, I drink coffee first thing in the morning. It is like my time where I just relax and I'm just spending time with myself and my cup of coffee. I don't like to be bothered when I drink my coffee. I don't like to be bothered before I drink my coffee. I don't like to be talking to people before I drink my coffee or do anything for anyone before I drink my cup of coffee. So I searched the web for numerous different types of coffee, and I found a brand called Purity Coffee. I was so impressed with how the coffee was that I had to share with you guys. Now, I just want to read to you on the back basically some of the important things that I think is worth noting. They actually test for toxins like pesticides, mycotoxins, not really sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, any type of contaminants and impurities. Now, the great thing is that here it actually avoids acrylamide. They avoid polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Now, what the heck is that? I'm gonna tell you. So basically, if you're cooking on the grill or you cook something in the oven and you get really burnt, there's a lot of burnt areas on the food and you eat them, that is actually linked to cancer. It affects your liver, it affects so many things in your body. So you want to basically make sure that you stay clear of that. Okay, so moving right along to how does the coffee taste? How does the coffee smell? I will tell you that right off the bat, I noticed that the coffee smelled fresher. It smelled less acidic, if that makes sense. And the taste, just with coffee alone, just black, just by itself, which is how I determine if the coffee is good or bad. It didn't have a super bitter taste. It was just delicious, amazing, and I really enjoyed the cup. Now next, I wanted to see if I could pull a nice shot of espresso with a beautiful, fluffy, amazing, thick crema. And it turned out really well. I was actually very impressed. Now keep in mind, grind size actually matters. And I put my grind size for this one on 13, and that's with my Breville. I know that everybody has different machines, so you probably want to play around with that and get the right grind size and also the right amount to pull that amazing shot. After making my latte, I noticed that I actually did not need to add any sweeteners or sugars or anything like that. It was actually really good the way it was. I feel sometimes when I make espresso, sometimes the coffee beans can be very acidic and very bitter tasting. And so I usually end up adding just a little bit of sweetener to offset that taste, but I did not feel like I needed it with this. Now, I also tried this as an iced latte, just to be fair for all those cold coffee drinkers out there. I personally don't really prefer to have iced coffee drinks, but I was pretty impressed at how the espresso shot held up in the iced latte. I do want to acknowledge that I know there are certain coffee beans that are basically made for espresso, but I wanted to see how these held up, which is why I included making iced lattes and espresso in this video. Okay, so here it is right here. I'm gonna put a link in the description of my video of where you can get Purity Coffee's coffee beans. So Purity Coffee also has a decaf version. I haven't tried that yet, but once I do, I will let you guys know and fill you in. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Let me know if you've tried Purity Coffee's coffee beans before. And also, I'd love to know how you guys like your coffee. Everybody likes different types of coffees, but thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share with family and friends. That definitely always helps out. And as always, I will see you guys next time.